What's going on, everyone? So I am out here in Indiana at the 2025 Forest River Dealer Sneak Peek event. This is basically where they invite their dealership network to come out, take a look at the changes for 2025 model year. In front of me, you are looking at some specs of Rockwood and Flagstaff travel trailers that I think a lot of people who know this brand really like to key in on because they do a lot of things right. Let's talk about this real quick, then we'll take a tour of one of the units. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to start here because anytime you talk about a semi-affordable travel trailer, or even fifth wheel, because they have fifth wheels as well, that are doing it right, Rockwood and Flagstaff kind of come to the top of people's minds. They're built very similar to each other. They're actually built, I believe, on the same assembly line. That said, let's look at some of the things that make these units a little different than others. First of all, complete composite wall construction. Fully laminated walkable roof, 6-side aluminum frame, aluminum truss, 5/8 inch thick tongue and groove plywood floor, aluminum floor joists, aluminum dinette bed and bunk, painted fiberglass front cap, automotive windshield, 200 watt solar panel with 1800 watt inverter, 30 amp charge controller, backup prep. What else do we have here? This is a big one for most people, the Dexter Tor Flex axles. So these actually have Dexter torsion axles on them, which are considered to be a very, very good axle. And a lot of people who have switched to RVs that have torsion axles will claim they will never switch back. TST tire pressure monitoring, Goodyear Endurance tires. Let's see, 12 volt thermostat, controlled heat tanks, additional 200 watt solar panel if you want, auto leveling, second or third AC where applicable, and then radiant foil underbelly, front cap, and slides. So again, a lot of things that people key in on whenever they hear about the Rockwood or Flagstaff lineup. We're going to take a look at this unit right here. We're going to see what it's all about. So hopping into this is going to be the 8339 FK. You'll see that one thing that's not terribly different among their units is the colors. So they don't go to what I consider to be super bold color choices. A lot of the colors they typically have in Rockwoods and Flagstaffs tend to be more common, right? When you look at this, nothing here is groundbreaking. You don't see a lot of contrasting tones. You see a few, like the island and then the cabinetry. And I apologize, there's no lights on in the RV right now. They don't have power to these, and I'm using my own light. But you can definitely see the direction that they go. They've went with a lighter tone for 2025 than I've seen in the past, though, which is nice. A lot of things that you also see in Flagstaffs and Rockwoods is the fact that they're using like solid surface countertops, a much thicker, stronger floor system, composite walls, things like that. One of the things people like about this product line is it's considered to be a better built product from Forest River. It's considered to be a product that a lot of people believe is kind of at a higher level than a lot of the other travel trailers that you can buy, which is really nice because these aren't terribly expensive. They are at the higher end of mass-produced units in terms of pricing, but even when you consider that, they align very closely to brands like Grand Design Imagine, Jayco Eagle, and some of the other products. So if you look at the specs on these and you find a floor plan that you like, you may be able to actually get into one at a reasonable price compared to what else you might be looking at in that price range. So coming up front, you have this huge front kitchen countertop, solid surface material, undermount stainless steel sink with straining rack, upgraded faucet with remote sprayer. You have your WFCO. That's going to be your, likely going to be your either your charge controller or your inverter monitor. Nice cabinets here. They're not using soft closing hinges. Let's see if they put soft closing roller drawers in. So those are soft closing drawers, which are nice, or slow closing drawers. You have MCD roller shades, so this is considered to be the best when it comes to roller shades. It's a more expensive roller shade than you see in a lot of RVs, and again, it's just a higher quality roller shade in many ways as well. So when you see that brand specifically, you're typically getting a better quality roller shade. If we look over here, it's a Magic Chef refrigerator, French door refrigerator. Again, complete composite wall construction, exterior fiberglass, composite materials, styrofoam core, and then they put the interior panel as well. Won't rot or warp. Okay, over here we have our island. You have a trash can right here, and then above it you have your little chop block with an open area to be able to dump all of your peelings and stuff into that trash can. I like that. That is soft closing as well. More drawers right here. And I do like the contrasting tones between the island and the cabinets. They've done a great job here of mixing it up a little bit, because in the past they used to not do that. Nice pantry space. It would have been nice to have some pull-out drawers here or adjustable shelves. I do think that would have been very useful. Over here you have Magic Chef compact microwave, 3-burner cooktop, Magic Chef stove oven combination with a drawer beneath it. More storage there. Again, that would have been nice to have some pull-out shelves or adjustable shelves. Same here. This, I believe, pulls out, so you actually have a cool spot for a desk with a panoramic fireplace underneath it. That can be very, very handy for a lot of folks who are looking for that extra workspace option, especially if they have kiddos that they're bringing with them and they want to have a place for them to do homework. You have your TV already mounted in place. You have all your cabinetry up here. Nice theater seating. So the dinette is really nice, and I missed this a second ago. So first of all, it extends out so you can seat more people if you want, but it also has a nice drawer down here to put maybe your kids' coloring supplies, things like that in here. On this side, this ottoman can slide out, and there's storage underneath that cushion, so you can put your pillows and throw blankets and things in there if you want as well. What I think would be really nice is to have a package with this that gets you dual pane windows. I think that would be really, really great to feature. All right, coming back this way, you have your controls right here. And this is Bluetooth controllable. This is going to be your Coleman Mach touchscreen thermostat system. Go Power 30 amp solar charge controller. Nice size bathroom, porcelain foot flush toilet, 2-piece shower. In here you have a nice undermount sink. It is a plastic basin on top of a thermofoil countertop. It would have been nice if that were a solid surface material. And when I say solid, I mean solid all the way through, not wood with a wrap material around it. You have a nice medicine cabinet here, and it's actually a pretty good size medicine cabinet. That's really nice. Good ceiling heights in here as well. You could be pretty much any height without running into major issues. I would probably say all the way up to 7 feet tall without hitting your head on the roof or the ceiling. Huge space in here. Tons of room at the end of the bed. The bed tucks underneath this wardrobe area right here. Tons of space in here as well. This would be for a combo unit right here. So you can put a combo washer and dryer unit in. Lots of drawers underneath. More cabinets here at the end. They've put a lot of storage in here. Nice blackout blinds. That's going to be your exit window as well if you need to, as well as your side windows. They put little nightstands here, and they also put some up top. I like that setup. They've given you the option to use both. Maybe your phone and tablet go up here and your coffee go right there, with little with power connections on each one as well, which is nice. And your TV's already mounted in place. You got your AC up here also, and this is all ducted air conditioning. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? They do a lot of really good things. Real quick, let's step outside though and take a look at the suspension. So I talked about the suspension earlier, the fact that you get the Goodyear Endurance tires, but also Dexter Torflex torsion suspension. And this is something they've been doing for a long time. Rides on a 10-inch I-beam frame, rack and pinion slide-out mechanism. I think Rockwood and Flagstaff have an opportunity to step their game up even more and do some things that definitely make it compete more against some of those boutique brands that a lot of people automatically assume are the best, right? Dual pane windows perhaps, maybe 3 AC units on one of these, or even on a smaller one, so you have plenty of air conditioning, more furnace power, as well as maybe even automotive disc brakes. Putting disc brakes on something like this would be great, as well as possibly even a larger solar panel option where you can possibly put up to like 800 watts or 1,000 watts worth of solar. But leave a comment below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.